Reason why you have a hard time applying wisdom to situations that seem like it's happening in that moment, or the reason why you have a hard time trusting God or trusting the process while you're going through it, is because you can physically see the destruction while mentally talking to yourself. When you're praying to God to fix a situation, you physically can see what's happening, the outcome, the situation, the problem, the breakdown, the process. But you are left to figure it out or talk to yourself and feel good about it by you talking to yourself. That is the struggle about applying it. What you don't understand is this: the reason why you are seeing it is because of what you believe about you in the first place. Everything you see in this world has everything to do with your belief system. There is no rules, only beliefs. In your world, you only see what you believe. The reason why the thing is happening in your face and God is not doing nothing about it in your face is because I'm going to make you believe different based off what you see. But you got to go through the process of the emotional roller coaster to find your footing. You cannot eliminate steps in this world. You're going to have to deal with everything. And I mean absolutely everything. And that's just what it is. So the answer that you're looking for is in the wisdom that you receive in these situations. That's why the moment you become wise and know it for what it is, it disappears. The moment that boy show you who he is, you have to talk to yourself, but you notice you don't see him again. The moment that that girl show you who she is, you're going to have to deal with yourself, but you won't see her again because your belief system has now changed. That person has now showed you a version of yourself that you needed to see, and now you're about to tell yourself something different, so their time is up. So you won't see them again. You have moved on. That's why you have exes, because you're no longer. That's why they do what they do, then leave, because at the end of the day, by the time you get your footing together, they're not going to be your type no way. That's why the situations you go through changes and hurts you, but it goes on by this business, because by the time you get your proper footing, your belief system has now changed. Therefore, you wouldn't see it. You only see what you believe in your world. Everything that you deal with got everything to do with some belief system or some idea of what you think a solution should be. So when you're looking at it, you're looking for it to physically change in your face right then. No, it has to mentally change, spiritually change, identity. You have to change your whole outlook on it. Then it will take its natural shape. So it's what you see, feel it. Then when you look at something different, you're not going to see that. You're seeing your perceptions first. This is life. Perceptions, perspective, perceptions, perspective, perceptions, perspective, belief, perspectives, belief, perceptions, perspective is what you see and what you tell yourself and what you see. You're only seeing your beliefs. That's why everybody got their own individual life. They do their own individual thing. You're only seeing your beliefs. So the thing that you're in your feelings about, you're not understanding. Feelings are programming. Feelings has everything to do with your programming, your identity, and your beliefs. So if it's attached to your feelings, then that's showing you a different form or a different variation of how you think about life. That's why you're physically seeing it in your world. All of this is coming from your programming, your subconscious, your emotional view. If it's bringing your feelings up, it's physically showing you exactly how you feel and how you think of how you feel about yourself. The world that you triggered by matches your thinking pattern. And your body doesn't know that you're either thinking or seeing it. It don't know the difference. So it just knows that at the end of the day, you're processing something that you don't like. That's why you got a world full of things that will put you in your feelings, because you're meeting your belief system. It is not for you to fight what you see. It's for you to change what you believe, and it will change what you see. You know what I'm saying?